Hey everybody, welcome back to Snoogen's Toy Reviews. Today we're going to jump into G.I. Joe Classified. We're going to let Masters of the Universe take a break today. We're going to talk about the 6-inch line of figures from Hasbro. What we have in front of us is a few of the Snake Eyes that have been released. So we'll start, we have over here the Alpha Commando set, where you have the goggled version of Snake Eyes along with Timber. We've got our retail release, like the initial retail release, which was figure number 2 in the set. And then we also have figure 16, which is the Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins figure. Those are cool. But what we're here for today really is to talk about what I got in the mail today. And this is the Fortnite version. This is the 0-point edition. The little crossover that Fortnite did with G.I. Joe. We're going to open him up, and then we're going to compare him to the other figures in the line that we have here. But let's see. Look at the package a little bit better here. So you got the nice image of Snake Eyes on the front. Plain packaging on the sides. And then on the back, we get the image of him, as well as all the gear that he comes with. And he's got all the silly Fortnite weapons with him. Let's see, what do we got to do to open him up? Looks like... Alright, here we go. There's a couple pieces of tape on the bottom. And we have our plastic-free packaging. Definitely no window on this. Then when you open it up, very cool display piece here. Alright, so let's pop the little tray out. And I'll give them props. This is actually a pretty cool looking display. Not quite what they did with that Supreme Cobra Commander, but it's very nice. And as you can tell, this version of Snake Eyes is essentially the same as our retail release. He just has some different decos and of course all the additional weapons. So I'm not really sure why it took them over a year. I believe it's probably about a year and a half from the time they initially announced it to the time that we were able to get it. I know I had mine on pre-order for over a year. Even tried to cancel it at one point because I was tired of waiting, and I thought it was canceled, and then the next day I knew it had shipped. But it's all good. I did want it. Alright, so in the package, we got a lot of different weapons here. We do get his standard sword, and then all the additional weapons are from the Fortnite line. Alright, so let's go ahead and get Snake Eyes out of the package. I don't see any ties or anything like that. Start with his arms. And I'm just pushing from the back to kind of release it. I'm going to do the same with his feet. Since this is pretty much a collector's figure, I'm trying not to destroy the packaging in case I do want to resell this. Yeah, so this is essentially the same figure. It's even loose in the same spots that the other one is loose in, which is unfortunate. Price-wise, this was $39.99. So if we go ahead and put him next to that other release, you can see that they are the same figure. So he has all the little funny grenades on here instead of the standard. I mean, it's the same mode, they're just painted differently. The one thing I do appreciate is that we did get the silver visor. Now what's interesting about the way they did the paint on here compared to this version is you get all the different grays, and I'm not sure how well it's going to show up for you, but the arms In the legs, you have a lot of gray mixed in with the black. So he does have all that standard articulation. The rotating at the bicep. Then you have the elbow, wrist. His little armbands seem to be falling down on him. Matter of fact, they don't seem to fit very well. May need to warm those up a little bit. Now, someone had told me about this, but I guess I had to see it to believe it. You cannot take his pistol out of the holster. For some reason, they made it where this one is just for display. Same with his knife. You can't take his knife or his pistol out of the holster, which seems ridiculous to me. I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm impressed, because really I'm not. The fact that it took so long to get this figure, and it's essentially the same exact figure as that initial retail release from almost 2 years ago, is ridiculous. I'm going to try to bring this in. I want to get a better look at him up close, because I think... see the detail. I mean, it is a nice figure, but there's nothing that warranted this being back ordered for a year. Not when that figure has been out for 2 years. I mean, did we get held up because they had to make the modes where we couldn't remove the pistol and the blade? I don't understand. And we didn't even get the double jointed knees or any of that. This is a joke. No wonder they wouldn't let me cancel my order. I don't even know what to say. With shipping, it was $50. $50 for this. For what? For a few extra paint apps and a few weapons that I basically could have gotten with any of the other figures in the Fortnite series. And it's loose, and nothing seems to fit on there very good. Now, here's the kicker. Let me see if that head fits on this other body. There we go. So, yeah. So, I paid $40 to get the proper visor for this version of Snake Eyes. That's essentially what I just did. Thanks, Hasbro. I can't with this. Let's take a break. Alright, so let's talk about the accessories a little more in depth. What comes in the package, and we're going to have to read this directly from Hasbro Pulse's website. So we have harpoon launcher, which is this guy right here. We have the boogie bomb, which I guess is going to be one of those two. Grenade, the clinger, which makes sense if that's the clinger. The chiller grenade, that must be that. Submachine gun, mythic shockwave launcher, which I guess is that. Also have his katana morning light and sheath accessory. So what do you guys think? Was this new Snake Eyes really even worth it? Did we need another Snake Eyes? And was it worth waiting a year to get a repaint with some extra accessories? I don't think so. Let me know in the comments what you think. I may go into more about the actual figures and go into articulation and all that, but I'm not feeling it at the moment. Just wanted to talk about this one Snake Eyes figure and compare him to the others that I have in my collection. More of an aesthetic comparison. Let me know your thoughts. I appreciate you guys sticking around. Have a great day.